Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am the Maize Madman. Before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button and the notification bell so you're aware every time I upload a video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing an elite rising quarterback visiting Michigan campus this month, and it's not who you think it is. We'll also be talking an elite offensive lineman coming to visit, and I'll tell you what a transfer into Michigan had to say about the process and about what he's seen so far at Michigan, all that. Plus, I'm upset having Will Johnson at number 6 on any cornerback list in college football is disrespect. Can I get a minute to breathe? And in that minute you leave while I'm looking at my roll ice spinning on my sleeve. Ugh, nice watch. I'm going to tell them why I'm mad. I'm mad because On3 released their list of top 10 cornerbacks in college football for 2023. By the way, I'm mad at On3's list of top linebackers for 2023 as well, but we'll get back to that. They had freshman All-American cornerback Will Johnson ranked 6th. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th among returning cornerbacks. It's disrespectful. He was one of 3 true freshmen from a year ago to make the list, but he was the last ranked true freshman of the other 2. The other ones consisted of Colorado's Travis Hunter, who was the top rated cornerback coming out of high school in 2022. A class that Will Johnson was in, obviously, and Benjamin Morrison. Obviously, they were obviously in it as they were true freshmen. And I've already given away number 2, Notre Dame's Benjamin Morrison. They were both ranked higher than Will Johnson. I'm going to tell you why I have a problem with this. Travis Hunter, no disrespect to HBCUs and no disrespect to Division II football. However, or what is it? AA football, whatever it is, FCS football. No disrespect. All right. However, he played a bunch of guys that Will Johnson didn't have the luxury of playing. And by that, I mean, Will Johnson would have dominated in a similar fashion. By the way, he did dominate in a similar fashion. They both had very similar statistics, right? In fact, Will Johnson had more tackles, more interceptions. He had 4 less passes defended, but you know, who wants to throw to Will when you got other options? And I'm not saying that Michigan had bad cornerback play, because they didn't. And the same could be said for Travis Hunter, right? Who wants to throw to Travis Hunter, an obvious elite talent, when I can throw somewhere else? So I'm not going to use that too much. However, the fact that he's the 2nd rated cornerback going into 2023 is absurd. We haven't seen it against any viable competition. And again, all respect due to HBCUs and to FCS football. No disrespect. Respectfully, but disrespectfully, it's disrespectful. All right, let's move on to Notre Dame's Benjamin Morrison. He did have 6 interceptions. He did return 2 for touchdowns. We get all of that. That's great for Ben Morrison, right? However, PFF, by the way, is Pro Football Focus, had Will Johnson rated higher than Benjamin Morrison. Who is on 3 to question PFF? No disrespect to On 3. Respectfully, who are you to question PFF? Not only that, Benjamin Morrison was ranked higher, like I just went over. Travis Hunter was ranked higher, as I just went over. It's disrespectful. All right. Will Johnson is a top 2 corner in college football, and he's not 2. Argue with your mama. All right, moving on. Let's get to it. What we came here for. Top visitors this month. I'm just going to go over a couple. Number 1 on my list of top visitors this month. This isn't, by the way, ranked in terms of their importance to Michigan in terms of top visitors. Just some different names other than the ones I've already spoken about, obviously, right? We've got that trio from the DMV, Aaron Childs, Dylan Stewart, and Darian Mayo. All will be making visits this month, but we aren't going to talk about them today. Today we're talking about 4-star. He's also from the DMV, actually, oddly, but 4-star offensive tackle out of Leesburg, Virginia, Tuscarora High School. Fletcher Westphal will be making the trip to Ann Arbor for an unofficial visit on the 26th. Westphal is a mammoth of a human, 6 feet 7.5 inches, 305 pounds of edge rusher nightmares. Okay, he's built to be an offensive tackle, and he was offered by Michigan offensive coordinator and offensive line coach Sharon Moore last summer after watching him at a workout at the DFW showcase on the campus of TCU, of all places, Texas Christian University. I still haven't forgiven you for that playoff loss, but anyway, naturally, the talented Westphal was excited about receiving an offer from the greatest school in the land, aka Michigan, right? And Sharon Moore. Sharon Moore may be as big of a sell for offensive linemen as there is in the country. I don't think there's another coach that can sell offensive line play like Sharon Moore can, just based off the results, right? Back-to-back Joe Moore Award winning. He is also the offensive coordinator, 2 trips to the college football playoff, all these things, yada, yada, yada. Offensive linemen must drool when they get the call from Sharon Moore. Either way, Mr. Westphal will be on campus, like I said, on the 26th. He had this to say about getting that offer. He said, I'm definitely interested. Hard to not be impressed by their winning record as a powerhouse in the Big Ten. So shout out to Mr. Fletcher Westphal, who will be visiting on the 26th again. Moving right along. Before we get into the next topic, actually, I want to take this time to remind everyone to hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're aware every time I upload a video. We have been growing by leaps and bounds. I want to take this time to thank you all. Thank you in advance. But we want to keep growing, obviously, and your support is the only way to do that. So thank you. Now, back to it. Michigan is going to have a rising elite quarterback on campus this month, but you got to wait till after this segment to find out who it is. Anyway, Ernest Hausmann, the transfer from Nebraska, linebacker transfer, inside linebacker transfer to be more specific, was recently on the In the Trenches podcast and spoke about his time since transferring to Michigan and what ultimately led him to choosing Michigan. When speaking about his reasoning for choosing Michigan, he had this to say: the Wolverines, it really came down to wanting to go to a place where I could maximize my talents. He also went on to speak about the camaraderie in Michigan's linebackers room. Hausman recently made the top 10. Here we go again with On3's top 10 list. He made the top 10 list of 2023, a list, by the way, that notably left off Michigan's incumbent inside linebacker and superstar, Junior Colston. This is all disrespectful. It's like, don't disrespect us. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm upset. I'm going to move on, though. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to move on. All right. But he also talked about, like I said, the camaraderie within Michigan's linebackers room and how impressed he has been during his time at Michigan this spring. So I look forward to seeing Ernest out there. He had, in fact, this is a cool fact here. He had his best game against Michigan in a game that Michigan routed Nebraska in. However, as a true freshman, he had 10 tackles, a tackle for a loss, including a sack in that game. So Ernest Hausman definitely is a skillful player, and can't wait to see him put it all together on the field. Moving into our last segment, this one is the juice. Michigan's going to have an elite rising quarterback on campus March 24th. It's going to be Harrison, PA, Bishop McDevitt quarterback, Stone Saunders. He'll be visiting, like I said, on the 24th in an unofficial capacity to check out A2. Saunders holds multiple, and when I say multiple, I mean like all of the top programs in the country have offered Saunders. He's been on campus actually several times in the past, and Michigan's been in the mix for his services since June of 21. The talented signal caller also has started building a strong rapport with the coaching staff and recently connected with the new quarterbacks coach Kirk Campbell, who made a great first impression and looks to further strengthen that bond when he is on campus. He had this to say: everything is great on the phone. Looking forward to meeting him in person. Speaking of Campbell, that's always better. As a sophomore, Saunders threw for more than 3,000 yards, 54 touchdowns, and earned Gatorade Football Player of the Year honors for Pennsylvania. Saunders helped lead Bishop McDevitt to the 4A state title in Pennsylvania as well. So, Michigan potentially going to have another, well, not even potentially, they will have another Gatorade Player of the Year at quarterback on campus this month. As we all know, Jaden Davis will also be making an appearance at Michigan this month, and he won Gatorade Football Player of the Year for the state of North Carolina. Follow me on Twitter at Maize Madman. Be sure to check out all the content on the YouTube channel. Also, before I get out of here, I got to give out the Triple M shout outs, right? It wouldn't be right if I didn't. So let me go ahead and do that. One guy that I have to do, I'm going to start with him, number one, and that's Air Sports. Make sure you check out his YouTube channel as well. He's been really asking for it and he deserves it. So check him out. It is again, Air Sports. He does great edits on his YouTube channel and he's a huge supporter of this channel. So, Air Sports, you are officially a madman. Congratulations. Moving on, Mr. Tim Leineke, I'm going to give you a shout out this week. You are official madman. Thank you. And it wouldn't be right to just be giving out the shout outs to the guys. Mary O'Hara, you are a Maize Mad Woman. See? It works both ways, either way, forwards and backwards. But yeah, until next time, remember, hit the like, comment below, make sure you subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let's talk in the comments. The last video, we did a great job in the comment section. Let's set a goal for 300 likes for this video. Let's do it. I mean, all the mad men and women out there, it should be a breeze for you to get 300 likes on this video. I get, 2,000, 3,000 views on a video. Why can't we get 300 likes, right? And until next time, I'm not mad, man. I'm the mad man. I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen,